guys, quick preview of the upcoming Wolves game against Fulham. So going to go straight into the press conference that we've just had this afternoon with Gary O'Neill. Team-wise, one new injury to be made aware of, and that's Santi Bueno. I think some fans already know about this, but at the moment he is looking a doubt. He is going to travel with the squad, which looks really positive. Has done a little bit of work on the grass, so he may start, but I think it's probably going to be more likely we're going to see him on the bench. So it's going to give other players an opportunity. We've got that new lad that we bought from France, so there's a possibility that he could come in, but I really doubt he will start due to the lack of minutes and the physicality of the Premier League. I think we may see a back five, but I could see him maybe playing someone different. Maybe someone like Doherty as a right-sided centre-back, something along that. Or he may just play a back four with Dawson and Totti. So let's see what happens. It's against Fulham, and at the moment they look like a really good attacking team, so it may be a surprise to some if we do play a back four. Totti hasn't been that great as a centre-back. He plays okay in a five where he can play on the left and have a role as a left-back or as like a left-sided centre-back, but in general in a four he's been really poor, so I can't really imagine just him and Dawson being in a back four. But let's see what happens. I think it'd be more likely to see Doherty come in there maybe on the right-hand side or something along those lines, maybe Semedo. We've even heard before in press conferences that we've seen some of the midfielders an option to play there. We've obviously seen him say that Lamina could play there, or potentially even Andre, but Andre could be a doubt. He had a bit of a knock before he went away, an injury that he's been carrying, and also he only played 5 minutes with Brazil, which means that maybe he's not there fitness wise. So let's see what happens, but definitely interesting to see what happens in defence. Let's talk about Fulham. They look unbelievable at the moment. I think Smith Rowe was a real fantastic bit of business from them. Him in that like number 10 position is working really well. We've got Raul, who's unfortunately for Wolves fans hitting his form. Traore getting assists, looking fast as ever down the wings. We've got players coming on for substitutions. I think it was Wilson. He's coming on and getting goals. They just look like a really solid team, and they've got a great manager. They've got a good midfield. The defence is looking good. I think they've got a really underrated keeper in Leno. I think he's very good. They are looking like a team that could potentially push for a European spot, or maybe like I can see them maybe getting conference. They're looking that good. I can see someone like Nottingham Forest dropping off, but I can see them still doing well. So let's see what happens, but definitely a team that are hitting like a peak, and probably not the best time for us to play them, especially away from home. We don't always do that well at Craven Cottage. Definitely going to be a tough game, and obviously with the defensive problems that we've got, that's going to be even more concerning, because their main strength, I think, for Fulham is their attack. You just know Traore or Raul are going to get a goal. It's just written in the stars. It's what happens when we play Liverpool. Jota scores. It's probably going to be what happens tomorrow when we play Fulham. But let's see what happens, because we have had a few good performances. I don't think we were at our best against Southampton, but we did enough. We've had a couple of draws. We probably should have had a draw against Man City with that terrible decision at the end of the game. So we are looking like a team that's playing slightly better. And now and again we play okay against Fulham. It's not one of those teams that always does us over. Sometimes we do have good performances against them. So let's just hope it's a bad day for Fulham and we come out onto the pitch playing our best. I think at the main strength is Cunha. I think he looks amazing. I think he's getting the whole attack glued together up that top pitch, just playing unbelievable football. He's getting the most out of the people around him. He's getting the most out of Larson. Larson looks unbelievable when he's got Cunha with his giving him service. For me, it's definitely Larson and Cunha to start. That third position up front is up for anyone, really. We've seen Sarabia come in, play okay in moments, but he's also kind of getting subbed off at half time. Is the fitness there? Is he not working hard enough on the pitch? Does someone like Carlos Forbes need to come in? We've seen Rodrigo, our new winger. He played a little bit for Portugal in 21s. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there if Sarabia starts again, because obviously he started against Southampton, or if we bring someone else in. I think a team like Fulham, we might have to do a bit more of a counter-attacking approach. So I'd personally play Cunha, Larson and maybe Carlos Forbes play 2 midfielders. I think Andre would get rested due to he only travelled back really late from Brazil, fitness issues. So I'd play someone like Lamina and Gomez in midfield. We've got an option there for substitution to bring Doyle on maybe later in the game. I would play Ignori and Semedo as fullbacks, wing-backs, and then I'd play a back three in the centre-back with Totti, Dawson, and I hate to say it, probably Doherty as a right-sided centre-back. I don't think he did that bad previously when we've had injury concerns and he's had to slot in there. I don't think we've got many options unless we play the new lad from France that we purchased. He may come in, but he's not had any minutes and come back from quite a serious injury, so I think that'd be really risky. So that's what I would play. It's a massive game. To be honest, with everything that's happened with Santi, I'd probably take a point. So score prediction, I'll probably go 1-1. I don't think we'll score that many because I think their defence and their goalkeeper is really good. And I think at the moment we're not letting quite as many goals in. So maybe one for them. So yeah, I'm going to say 1-1. I'll take a point, and hopefully the next game after that we get Santi back and we look a bit more like a full squad. Cheers guys for listening. Make sure you like all our videos, subscribe to us all on different socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.